This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the Washington football team. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down, McCaffrey. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
A gain of a yard.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Goff now looks to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
And a Panther 1st down.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Goff now looking to throw. This one caught by Isabella. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 15-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Now Goff. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
No, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag. But you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. A big play there from McCaffrey. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I really like what he did there because he took his practice work and converted it to game action because he used his hands, got off the block, worked laterally and stayed to the outside, and finished off the runner for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Goff. And that's complete. Albert Okwuegbunam. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 15-yard line.
21 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Balaj. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Kalen Balaj.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
10-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. McCaffrey, and he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on 2nd down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now a run with McCaffrey. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And this one through the uprights and good.
Ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10 at their own 23.
At their own 20.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. The throw taken in by Sims.
Haskins.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. They'll run it here. This is James White. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 20.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 27-yard line.
If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, here's Goff. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's McCaffrey. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
The ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. This is McCaffrey. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
The kick is
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
takes over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down, and he fires one incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Haskins. Open man here. Sims complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. From the gun, it's Haskins, and he can't quite corral it defensively. Maybe some space to go the other direction if he had caught it. That brings up 4th down now.
It's 4th down.
Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. .44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Taken in at the 22. A nice punt, but a good run back as well at 13 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
To throw on 2nd down is gone. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Kendall Fuller there on the coverage.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. 2nd half action underway. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go. He's checking for a
Here's Haskins to throw. Haskins hit, and he lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Mike 56. Brilliant. Mike 56. Mike 56. All day, baby. All day.
Now Haskins on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Go, go, go. Say, say, say.
Throwing again. Haskins. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Throwing again. Here's Haskins. He hits White. Complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. First call it a gain is 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
All day, dog. Hey, 58 is the Mike. Go, 58 is the Mike. Go, go. 58 is the Mike. 58. 58 is the Mike. Watch QB drop. Watch QB.
Haskins back to the air. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. A tough spot for Haskins in Washington here. 3rd and long after that last sack.
Slant, slant. Put it to him, check, cover. Put it to him, check, cover. 58 over. 58 to Mike. Watch the run.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And his kick is good. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now, to be frank, a silly penalty there trying to block the field goal, and that leads to a fresh set of downs.
Check nine, check nine.
Now it's Haskins. And he finds Howard complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 12 more yards there and another first down.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now Haskins to throw it. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. O.J. Howard, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the
defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
For Carolina.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on third down. Back to throw, Goff. Able to find Isabella. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
First down, Carolina.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally marked down at the 23. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. The safeties were well back there, and he had a lot of room. Were they in the cover too?
Yeah, they were, and the safeties were back. You know, usually they're 12 to 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, somewhere around the hash mark for each of them. But what also happens if the linebackers dive into the line, if you block them initially, that blocker can come off of it.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike.
On first and 10, it's Haskins. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
58, come on. 58, come on.
They'll run on first down. It's Gibson, and not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Let's go, D. 58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike.
On 2nd and 9, Haskins, his throw incomplete. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target. And now it's 3rd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play.
58 to Mike. It's our time. It's our time. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. It's Mike, 58, right there. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. And he's got his man Hilton. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Operating from the gun, Haskins. Over the middle, complete. It's Sims. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with White. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Again, it's Haskins. On the left side, a catch by White. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
James White.
They get 14 yards, but not enough for the 1st down due to the previous penalty.
At the Panthers' 9-yard
9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Haskins going to throw again. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Derek Brown coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss of 9. A tough spot for Haskins in Washington here, 3rd and long after that last sack.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. 58, boy, 58.
From the gun, Haskins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Steven Sims there to make the grab. And Washington has taken the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Taken down by
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Now gone. This one caught by Isabella. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
a handoff. McCaffrey running right. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
49-yard line.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
A give running left with McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
McCaffrey on the carry.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Now a give right side McCaffrey. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Hey, watch the slide. 56 for Mike.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Completes it to Samuel. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now gone. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
A gain of 15.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Goff. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now, there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Slide for the PAT. And we may very well be headed to overtime.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
What we got? What we got? What we got? Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Who that? Who that?
Now it's Haskins. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So this one comes down to the right foot of Sam Sloman. This a long one from 54. It looks good, and it is good. From 54 yards away, he bangs it through. And they will be all smiles in Georgetown tonight as Washington has won it. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Washington, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Carolina, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Dallas Cowboys. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.